Tonight was probably one of the craziest nights we'll see in the NBA all season long. We had drama on the court, we had drama off the court, we had 10 games to go through, and we start in Milwaukee, where the Cavs still doing their thing. Bucks looking to avoid a fifth straight loss at home. Dame was 1 for 12 the other night, but tonight he came out red hot. Early on, Dame doing Dame things, looking like himself once again. Bucks came out to a roaring start in this first quarter, signs of defense. Lopez the block, and now the Greek Freak the other way. Bucks up by 10 early in the second, more from the Greek Freak, going to the rim on Jarrett Allen and one. Cleveland found themselves down by 16 early, but here they come. There's a reason why they're 6-0. End of the first half, it's neck and neck, and the Bucks 2 stars doing their thing. What a pass by Giannis to Dame. Third quarter, Giannis and Dame can't do it by themselves, though. Tonight, Taurean Prince stepping up. Late in the third, back and forth, they go in a tie game, and Dame Dalla continuing to find the bottom of the net. Fourth quarter now, 5:20 to go. Bucks down by 4. Desperation time. They need this win, and Dame delivering. I mean, this was a vintage Damian Lillard performance. The little sidestep, the 3. Cleveland up by 1, under a minute to go. This is when things get crazy. Brook Lopez, the big block. Milwaukee down by 1, 12 seconds to go. Who else are they gonna give the ball to? Damian Lillard. Milwaukee feeling great. They're finally looking like they're gonna get a win. But then this happens. Donovan Mitchell loses it, gets it back, and puts the knife in the Bucks' back. Final chance for the Bucks, 0.3 seconds to go. Lillard no good, and the Cavs are 7-0. Story for the Bucks continues. Their 5th straight loss despite heroic efforts from Giannis and Dame. 34-16-9 and 41-9 for Dame, and it's still not enough. The rematch is going to be Monday in Cleveland, and it's time America starts putting some respect on these Cavs. Cleveland, one of the unbeatens, the other one, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are in LA tonight playing the Clippers. Clippers still haven't won in the Intuit Dome. Tonight, the Clippers get off to a great start. Harden for 3, then Harden again for 3. They're up 8. Remember, this has been a common theme for the Clippers. They had that huge lead the other night against the Suns that they couldn't control, and now Chris Dunn putting them up double digits. The Thunder were in Portland last night winning big, and tonight they got off to a slow start, but now here comes the former Clipper. Third quarter, Shea the mid-range, Thunder down by 5. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, so smooth, right to his spot. Thunder down by 1 now, late stages of the third, Shea finding J-Dub in the corner, Thunder take the lead. Early in the fourth, Clippers down by 5 now, and the Clippers fans thinking we have seen this movie before. Holmgren to the rim, tough 2. Game slipping away from the Clippers now, down by 13, J-Dub to Aaron Wiggins. And now the final touches on this one behind the amazing Thunder defense. Caruso the steal, they're out and running, and Wiggins is gonna put this one on ice. This courtesy of Clippers beat reporter Grant Money Mona. The Clippers have led by double digits in every game so far, and they are somehow 2-4. That is incredible. Meanwhile, you know what else is incredible? Check this out. The gap between the Thunder and the third best defense in the NBA is bigger than the gap between the third best defense and the worst defense. This Thunder defense is incredible. Craziest game of the night, though, was probably this one between the Warriors and the Rockets in Houston. In order to save time, I'm not going to recap it in this video, but I made a separate recap on my page. Check that out if you want. This one was nuts. Now we head to Philly, Sixers and Grizzlies, both teams banged up. Tyrese Maxey trying to lead the Sixers. Early in the first, Grizzlies minus Marcus Smart and Desmond Bane for a while, but this rookie Jalen Wells is something. Sixers were hanging tough in this first half, but final seconds of the first half, Morant no, Edey yes. Third quarter and more from Morant, gliding through the air like a Jedi. It was close in the first half, but now the Grizzlies taking full command. Morant to Jay Huff for 3. Now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Morant the steal. If you don't know this man's name, you better get to know it. Jay Huff, it's hammer time. Grizzlies get the job done on the road. This bench is super underrated. Scottie Pippen Jr. to Jay Huff. Morant with 12 assists. Scottie Pippen Jr. with 13 assists. This reminds me of when they had Ja and Tyus Jones. And how about that dude, Jay Huff, 20 points in only 14 minutes off the bench. The story of the night, though, after the game, Joel Embiid getting into an altercation with a columnist following the game in Philly. Columnist brought up Embiid's deceased brother in a column, and Embiid reportedly said this, quote, "The next time you bring up my dead brother and my son again, you are going to see what I'm going to do to you, and I'm going to have to live with the consequences. There is going to be a lot more to this story, I'm sure of it. There was drama there. There was drama in Toronto where it was supposed to be a special night for Vince Carter getting his number 15 up in the rafters in Toronto. Long overdue, if you ask me. A Toronto legend, Vince Carter, very emotional tonight as he gets his special moment. Long overdue. But the story of this game ended up being a beef between Drake and DeMar DeRozan. Listen to this from Drake.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
Drake said if they ever retire DeMar DeRozan's jersey, he will go up there and take it down himself. In the game tonight, RJ Barrett doing his thing. Raptors coming off that loss yesterday to the Lakers, but tonight they're doing their thing. Chris Boucher with a big game. Toronto up 11 in the fourth with 6 minutes to go. The play of the day, Grady Dick to Ochai Agbaji. Sacramento down by 3, 23 seconds to go. DeRozan trying to get the last laugh in his old building. DeMar cuts it to 1. Now the Kings down by 2, 6 seconds to go. DeRozan no good, but Sabonis back up and in. We head to overtime. In overtime, Raptors up by 1, a minute to go. I didn't expect this to be the Raptors' dynamic duo. Grady Dick the steal and RJ Barrett. Put some respect on his name. Sacramento down by 3, 10 seconds to go. DeRozan no good. Final chance, they get it to Fox wide open. He misses and the Raptors win at home. And I'm trying to tell you guys, RJ Barrett has gotten a lot better. He was doing this for Team Canada. Now he's doing it for the Raptors. Wolves and Spurs from San Antonio. We saw what the Wolves did last night against Denver. Now they have to deal with Wembanyama. First quarter, Spurs off to a great start. Wemby putting the moves on his French counterpart, Rudy Gobert. Second quarter now, Wemby meeting Gobert at the rim. End of the first half, Spurs up by 5. Same two meeting again at the rim. Wemby. It's not just Wemby though. Put some respect on Jeremy Sohan. He's gotten better this season. The defense and then the dime. You saw the steal from Sohan. Now check out the other defense from Sohan. Big block on Naz Reid. Again, it's not just Wemby. Keldon Johnson had a huge game tonight with 25 points. Spurs up by 11 in the fourth and CP3 putting the final touches on this. The best win of the season.
Just sharing the ball, man. We got so much depth on our team. A lot of young guys who just play hard, and so we're just trying to get in the right places and try to win some games here and there.
Celtics and Charlotte, a rematch from yesterday. We saw what happened at the end of yesterday's game. Jason Tatum got shoved to the ground by Grant Williams. Jason Tatum came out with a vengeance in this one. They didn't have Jaylen Brown in this one, but as we've seen time and time again with this Celtics team, they have so many guys that can beat you. Tonight in the first half, it was Peyton Pritchard. Hornets were down big, but in the third quarter, they're making it closer. Brandon Miller back from injury tonight. Celtics up by 6 in the fourth, 6 minutes to go. The ball movement, beautiful. Derek White, the 3, then the player of the game for me for Boston, Luke Cornett, 19 points. Celtics sweep the Hornets in back-to-back games. Cornett with 19 and a perfect game. Portland and Phoenix tonight, ended the first half. Blazers up by 1. Anthony Simons for 3 to put them up by 4. Phoenix would start to accelerate though in the third quarter. Booker no, Beal yes. Suns taking full control now in the third. O'Neal the steal and Grayson Allen with a great game tonight. Suns up by 16. Very next possession. Don't forget how important Grayson was for them last year. End of the third, there he is again. He had 18 points in tonight's game, looking like he did last season. Phoenix was up by 22. It felt like this one was completely in the bag, but in the fourth quarter, they were begging to give it away. Now it's a 6-point game. A minute 40 to go. Portland out and running. Delano Banton to Denny Avdia, and it's a 3-point game. Phoenix up by 4, 10 seconds to go. Booker turns it over, but Avdia misses the layup. Somehow the Suns escape. It was ugly, but they get it done. Miami and Washington tonight from Mexico City. Wizards coming in winners of 2 in a row, but tonight it was all about Bam Adebayo. He's been struggling to start this season, but tonight this is the version of Bam we expected to see, going right at the rookie Alex Sarr. The Heat dominated the Wizards by 20 in this game, and it is so good to see Bam looking like Bam. This is what he looked like for Team USA. 32 and 14 for Bam tonight. Let's see if he can keep it going in the next one. And last but not least, Jazz and Nuggets. Nuggets coming off that tough loss to Minnesota. No Jamal Murray for them. They're needing their bench to step up. Here's Hunter Tyson. No Lowry Markkanen for the Jazz, still looking for that first win of the season, but the Nuggets were not going to let that happen. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for Denver. A nice, calm, easy blowout win for the Nuggets as they try to settle things down and find their footing early in this.